General Hospital spoilers tease that Jason is facing an emotional and responsible task as he fulfills Michael's final request while the latter lies in a hospital bed fighting for his life. Michael entrusted Jason with the responsibility of taking care of Sasha and their unborn child, a task that carries not only personal significance but also deep emotional ties. However, while Jason works to protect Sasha and prepare for the baby's arrival, a shocking secret is revealed. The latest clue about the attack on Sunny's penthouse has uncovered the identity of the person behind the explosion, which led to Michael's severe injuries. Jason, always loyal to the Corinthos family, cannot stand on the sidelines. He begins following the leads, determined to find the culprit and confront them. But this mission is far from easy, as relationships and dark schemes begin to intertwine, plunging Jason into a dangerous web. Now, Jason must not only protect Sasha and the baby but also deal with the pressure of seeking justice for Michael. Each step he takes is a gamble, risking both his honor and the safety of his loved ones. With tensions rising in Port Charles, will Jason be able to balance personal responsibility with the quest for truth, or will he be swept into a dangerous vortex where enemies lurk at every turn? Before falling into a critical condition, Michael secretly prepared a special will and entrusted it to Jason, sensing that his situation could worsen. When Jason receives the letter at the hospital, its contents leave him stunned. In this heartfelt letter, Michael not only expresses his absolute trust in Jason but also declares him the sole heir entrusted with managing the family estate and protecting the family, especially Sasha and the unborn child. Michael's letter places Jason in an incredibly difficult yet weighty position. It is not just an acknowledgement of their close relationship but also a sign of Michael's deep trust. However, this decision also means Jason must face significant consequences as Michael's and the Corinthos family's enemies will now shift their focus to him. At the same time, Jason realizes that Michael had meticulously planned to protect those he loved. But Jason taking on this role increases the tension with other family members, especially Carly, who struggles to accept Jason becoming the center of power in Michael's legacy. This only adds to the turmoil in Port Charles. As schemes and dangers from enemies grow nearer, Jason faces the crucial question: can he preserve Michael's legacy and protect his family from threats, or will he be caught in a dangerous spiral where every relationship and loyalty is tested? In this tense environment, Jason's forthcoming actions promise to push Port Charles into a new dramatic explosion. In the wake of the horrific explosion, Michael, in critical condition, spends time reflecting on the mistakes he's made. He can't deny that his heart has always belonged to Willow, whom he has never stopped loving, even though their relationship has been fractured by both their wrongdoings. Particularly, his one-night stand with Sasha makes him feel like he has betrayed not only Willow but also the family values he once tried to uphold. In a painful moment, Michael makes a decision that could change everything. He announces that he will relinquish all rights to Wiley and Amelia, the two children he loves most, and entrust their care and upbringing to Willow and Sasha. For Michael, this is not just an act of atonement but also a way to ensure his children will grow up in a stable environment, untainted by past mistakes and tensions. Michael's decision immediately causes an uproar within the Corinthos family. Carly, who always sees family protection as her top priority, feels completely betrayed. To Carly, Michael giving up his fatherly rights is not only weakness but also a tremendous loss for the family legacy. She cannot accept that Willow and Sasha, two women she has clashed with, are now the ones who have authority over the future of Wiley and Amelia. Carly feels pushed into a corner and is willing to do anything to regain control of the family. Willow, on the other hand, is deeply moved by Michael's sacrifice. She realizes that he has always cared about her and the children's happiness, even though they both carry the pain of past hurts. Sasha, though pregnant with Michael's child, feels immense pressure as she faces the responsibility of motherhood and the expectations from the Corinthos family. She understands that Michael's decision not only affects Wiley and Amelia's future but also places her in a complicated situation, trying to balance her love for Michael with her relationship with Willow. Moreover, Michael's decision not only disrupts the internal family dynamic but also puts Jason, who was entrusted with Michael's will, in a difficult position. Jason, as the one responsible for protecting Michael's interests, faces pressure from Carly and Sunny, who want to maintain control. Meanwhile, Nina, as Wiley's grandmother, is using the situation to increase her influence over Willow, further complicating the family tension. In this context, the relationship between Willow and Sasha also becomes strained. Although both are allies in caring for the children, personal feelings and simmering jealousy may push them into conflict. As Port Charles witnesses a shift in power within the Corinthos family, Michael's decision is not only an emotional declaration but also the beginning of a series of future conflicts and battles. Carly feels as though she's caught in an endless nightmare when Jason suddenly shares shocking information about Michael. Confronted with this painful truth, Carly cannot contain her emotions upon learning that all the rights and assets Michael once held are under serious threat. For Carly, Michael's funeral becomes not just a painful goodbye but the focal point of even larger obsessions, protecting the family's honor and the legacy Michael left behind. Meanwhile, Jason feels the immense pressure weighing on him. He knows that Carly expects not only support from him but also someone who will help her protect the future of the Corinthos family. However, the information he holds about Michael's final will forces Carly to face truths she's not ready to accept. The tension between them becomes clearer as Carly demands that Jason take decisive actions, regardless of the consequences. Michael's funeral becomes a haunting event not only for Carly but for the entire Corinthos family. All eyes are on Carly and Jason as they must bear the responsibility of showing the strength and unity of the family to the public. But inside, Carly feels as though she's facing a storm of emotions and unprecedented pressures. The worries about whether Nina or Willow might exploit the situation to undermine Carly's position in the children's lives make her even more uneasy. For Carly, Michael's funeral is not just the closing of a painful chapter, but the beginning of new battles to protect what she believes belongs to her family. Jason, always loyal to the Corinthos family, has fully committed himself to carrying out the final wishes Michael left in the secret will. He realizes that this is not just a legal document but a legacy containing Michael's deepest wishes for his family, especially Wiley, Amelia, and the future of those he loves. But protecting this will is no simple task, especially as it becomes the focal point of underlying family conflicts. Carly, the decisive mother who always puts family first, is shocked when Jason reveals Michael's will. To Carly, the existence of this document means Michael made preparations without consulting her, the person he always saw as his protector. The feeling of being excluded from such an important decision in her son's life drives Carly into a state of obsession and frustration. She begins to question Jason's motives, unable to accept that he would place loyalty to Michael above the trust and companionship they've shared. Michael's funeral, instead of being a peaceful memorial event, becomes the epicenter of intense conflicts. Carly, in her grief and anger, repeatedly questions Jason about why he kept details of the will secret. For Carly, this isn't just about protecting rights but about controlling the future of the Corinthos family, a responsibility she believes only she is capable of handling. Jason, on the other hand, tries to stay calm amidst Carly's accusations, but he cannot help but feel the pressure. He understands that Michael wanted him to protect what mattered most in his life, and that requires Jason to remain loyal to the will, even if it damages his relationship with Carly. Inside Jason is an emotional storm, the heartache of losing Michael, the weight of responsibility for Michael's legacy, and the pressure from Carly, whom he has always respected and trusted. While Carly tries to control the situation, including pushing Diane to take legal action to fight for her rights, Jason faces even harder choices than ever. He understands that protecting Michael's will may cost him Carly's support, but he cannot betray Michael's trust. These simmering conflicts begin to strain Jason and Carly's long-standing relationship. Carly, with her strong-willed nature and desire for control, starts to suspect that Jason may be hiding more than he's revealing. Jason, who has always put family first, feels cornered, as he must protect Michael's will while also trying to appease Carly. Their internal struggles and Carly's growing obsession are pulling both of them into a downward spiral. Michael's will is not just a legal document, but a spark that ignites deep conflicts within the Corinthos family. Every action and decision Jason makes now faces criticism and suspicion from Carly, pushing their relationship to the brink of collapse. The question is not just whether Jason can protect Michael's will, but whether his relationship with Carly can survive this emotional storm.